to another Koze Daily Brew. Today I wanted to talk about how to always have a good day. I recently posted a Koze Daily Brew that was how to not care what people think. And I read one of the comments that said they wanted to know how to have a good day. And I feel like there's this little mind trick that I've been using lately that's been really helping me have great frickin' days. So I figured I would share it with you guys because the concept is super easy and it helps a lot in terms of just having an overall general better day than you had yesterday. I can at least promise you that. So the whole concept behind, this little motto is that every single day you don't have to have the best day ever. You just need to do a little bit better than you did yesterday. So the reason why I think this works is, one, it takes a lot of the pressure off. I feel like any day that we wake up and we think we need to have the best day ever, or we put just a massive pile of pressure and expectation on ourselves, we kind of set ourselves up for failure. So I feel like the whole idea of just trying to have a day that's a little bit better than yesterday, or just trying to be a little bit better than we were yesterday, the expectation layers, the pressure, it takes it all away. It's not about being perfect, and it's not about having, everything go smooth and amazing. It's just about trying to do a little bit better than we did yesterday. For instance, a good example is if you notice that, you woke up 15 minutes past, the time you thought you would, or you slept in today. Your way of having a better day tomorrow would be to the only thing you have to do is just wake up on time. And automatically you've already made a little incremental, boost on what you had from yesterday to the following day, which is automatically going to boost your overall general mood. Another example is let's say yesterday during your workout you ran a 5 kilometer. Let's say you wake up the next day and you go to do your workout and you're like, I'm gonna do 6 kilometers today. And that little boost, that little feeling of I accomplished that, I just did a little tiny incremental bit better than I did yesterday. It gives you just this overall whoa, I just did that. And then you just take that into the rest of your day and you feel amazing. It's not very hard if you can think about the things that were bothering you yesterday and then ask yourself if you haven't done them or done something similar to them already today, if there's a way that you can do them just a little bit better. I also talked about how, it was actually in that video as well, the whole how to not care so much about what people think, how it's not about overnight just not caring anymore. It's about just every day just trying to care just a little bit less. And that works with so many things. It doesn't necessarily need to be that you wake up and you feel amazing. It's just, can you wake up and feel a little bit better than you did yesterday if you had a bad day? Or can you go to work and put in just a little bit more effort than you did the day before? Can you show up with a little bit more enthusiasm than you did yesterday? And if each day you find one little area that you just decide you're gonna take one tiny little baby step forward, automatically you're setting yourself up to have just that much better of a day than you did yesterday. And then if you think about it, if you were to zoom out of your life and take a whole year of doing that, how much you could actually change your life and your overall mood and your overall level of just neutral, just joy every single day, if each day you were just trying to take tiny little baby steps to being better, or to just, working and improving on yourself just a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, and just growing basically, like I said, your overall equilibrium of joy and raising that bar higher and higher. The second reason why I believe that just trying to wake up and have a better day, just a little bit better than you did the following day or the day before, is that it's a really easy action item to give our brains. It's not about waking up and being like, oh my God, okay, this day's gonna suck. How can I make it the best day ever? Instead, it's about being like, okay, I know how yesterday went. I accept how yesterday went. Now, how can I improve on how yesterday went today? Just one solid spot. And that one solid spot gives your brain the task to focus on. And one of the things that I've learned through therapy is that, especially people with anxiety, but technically we all have anxiety, it's just some people have more, the trigger is a little bit more alarmed or triggered, if you will. So all of us have this in us, but most specifically people with anxiety, generalized anxiety disorders and such. We tend to do this thing, we have this lizard brain, and basically, especially if you don't have a problem, but if you have sensitivity to your anxiety triggers, your brain's almost kind of always on alert. It's always looking for a place that you could be in danger. It's always looking for where the threat is. And maybe you don't suffer from generalized anxiety, but I think we can all kind of relate to that every day we're kind of looking for like, okay, where's the bad thing gonna happen? Especially if you've been having a couple bad days in a row. You kind of wake up and you're like, oh, of course I'm stuck in traffic. Of course I spilt my coffee. Of course my boss is being a jerk today. Like, it's almost like you train your brain to start looking for the negativity, right? And the reason why it's doing that is because it's trying to help you. It's weird because it's very counterintuitive and it's very counterproductive, but your brain really is trying to help you when it does that. It's like, you feel crappy, let me find the reason. Let me find the reason to feel crappy. Or you maybe don't want to, but subconsciously have trained yourself to feel a little bit more crappy than you would like to. And so you've given your brain a task without realizing it to look for crappy things. And so the idea of waking up each day and just trying to live a little bit incremental baby step better than yesterday, it gives your brain a task. So it stops looking for all the crappy things and instead it goes, thank you. Thank you kindly. I will now look for an area that we can just take a little baby step. And then once you take that baby step, you and your brain like shake hands and you're like, we just did that. Good job, buddy. Now I'm gonna go on with my day and I'll see you tomorrow. And it just overall is such an easy, tiny motto for life that will not only just give you a lot of growth once you have a couple of those consecutive days in a row, but it also just makes it a lot easier to just have a bit better of a day than you did yesterday. So there you guys have it. That is my Koze Daily Brew for the day. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the concept down below. I'm always so intrigued to hear what you guys have to say. And if you also have any requests for any future Koze Daily Brews or main channel, just talk to me. I feel like talking to you. So leave me a comment down below. And aside from that, I'll talk to all of you guys tomorrow morning. Bye guys.